Hello everyone. Welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise. If you're new, welcome. I'm so grateful for all my regular subscribers, the ones who've stuck around with me for the last 4 years. And to all you new subscribers too, we have a really nice community here. So anyway, it's time to do another weekly reading on Sniffy, maybe we'll call him Sniffy McShitler nowadays. I don't know what to call him anymore. All I know is he's gonna lie, he's gonna cheat, he's gonna grift. So let's check in to see what he's up to. I want to focus in more now, through the election on what he's actually doing, because we don't care how he feels, do we? I don't. I just send the love and then let it go. Right? Can't dwell on any of this stuff. So anyway, let me swap out cameras here and bring you over my table. I'll be right back. Okay, I am starting off with the Visions of Life Tarot by Tarot Studio. And if you like this deck and you want it, whoops, there's their website right there. Tarot-studio.com. So, okay, the cards are quite oversized, so I have the camera way up. I'll probably have to scooch it down a little bit in a minute, or when I finish this one, because I do want to use a Kipper afterwards. So, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I may add some cards on. I want to see how it's going to go for him with the E. Jean Carroll case that we might know about tonight. Then again, maybe not. It might wait till Monday, but we should know. Okay, so what is the truth? What's happened? Oops. Well, there's his issue. Okay, there's his main issue. Ace of Ace of Pentacles, that's pretty amazing, actually. Yeah. How much money's gonna go? I mean, just look at the image. That's what I love about this deck. When I use it, I really tend to use the artwork a little bit more. Okay, so that's his issue. Here's what's crossing him. I did allow for reversals, and we have the Chariot card. I don't know if he's on any drugs to curb his appetite, but this looks to me like he just wants to run for the sweets and the cake because he's worried about losing money. That is literally what is crossing him. Wow. Amazing. Okay, what he's sitting in, we have the Three of Pentacles, but it came through reversed. So that's his connection with dark money. Let me move these over, actually. His connection with dark money. This is his major financial karma, and he's just sitting in that. And I guess there's the money. She will get paid and I don't know if she got paid all of it, but. He was saying he had $400 million in cash in the bank, and anyway, the money's in a trust, I guess, for the first loss that he has coming. I think she has $500,000 coming, and that could be even more. Or no, wait. Oh, I can't even remember. I better not say because I'm not positive about what that first. It's been so long, and I've read on it before, but it's been a long time. But anyway, this could be also just overall that he's bleeding cash. I've gotten that in the past. Okay, so the Four of Cups reversed. Upright, you can see the artwork, it's the person who's just, it's titled boredom, but it's like he's dreading life coming in, is not looking at the gifts of life. When the Four of Cups is reversed, this is our card for just not at all caring about what's happening or not wanting what's happening to happen. We're talking about opportunities that could have been, taken care of in the past. And, like if he would have just in the beginning with E. Jean Carroll, just would have said, yeah, I'm an idiot. I was young and I made a terrible mistake and I'm so sorry, you know, if he ever would be. But no, instead he tried to defame her. And so this jury trial has nothing to do with whether or not he did it, because he's already going down for digital rape. And whether he likes it or not, that's the truth. The jury is deliberating on, they will be deliberating on how much she gets for that, because he's defamed her this for the second time. He's still trying to hold fast that he didn't do it. He's a liar, of course. So, you know, he's going to pay. But he's actually kind of bored with all this, is what I'm really getting, and he wants to move on and do other things. But he has because, you know, the Four of Cups comes after the Three of Cups, right? And the Three of Cups in the Rider-Waite-Smith is, you know, those three women that are, you know, celebrating. The Four of Cups comes along reverse. I see that with some, you know, narcissistic, abusive men, because I've done so many readings for people and process work to help them through, you know, dealing with these types of traumas. The Four of Cups to me, when it comes to reverse for a guy like him, is an abuser of women. Okay? That's his past right here. That's in the past position. What's hanging over him, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Here's a straight up artwork, you know, set for life. Not anymore, because he has pissed away his father's inheritance. He's done just terrible, terrible things with, you know, ruining the trust funds for the rest of the kids and his, you know, nieces, nephews, cousins, all of that. Or nieces and nephews, I should say. Mary Trump can attest to that. So this is him mismanaging his family's trust and his abuse of women. And imagine how much has had to have been paid out from that trust, you know, that his dad had left. All he wants to do is eat and rape and all of that other stuff. In the future, near future, so this could be this week, he will be recognized for something, raping, pillaging the world and women. This card is ruled by Saturn. This is the world card, ruled by Saturn. This is karma. This is karma. Okay, what he's attracting. Okay. Six of Cups, again, here we are with the food and just wanting to eat the sweets if it were upright. But it came through reversed. Six of Cups to me, when it comes through reversed, is memory loss. Dementia, Alzheimer's. Needs to be put in a memory care facility, right? And, you know, I mean, what's he been doing this whole time is just trashing everybody else. He's got Mitch McConnell to get behind him with, you know, the Senate Republicans, because they don't want to do anything to, you know, keep him from running or keep him from winning, because they're so in cahoots with him. But he's keeping Congress from being able to do anything on the border, because he wants to run on the issue of immigration. That's how far gone his mind is, that he thinks he can do that. Mr. Sniffy McShitler. He's going to go through a huge loss, and his mind is gone. How many times does he have to keep saying Obama when he really means Biden? And how many times does he have to keep saying Nikki Haley when he means Nancy Pelosi? Because he's gone. It's just his mind is gone. Okay, so how others are influencing the situation? Well, some people are, this would be his base who gives him money, okay? His distant future, I've got the Queen of Pentacles. I think he's going to get a rolling pin upside the head. I think that's what's happening there. Notice she's holding a rolling pin, if that's what you call it. I don't know. I've never made my own bread. Okay, the outcome for this week. Oh, I got this earlier this week. Page of Swords, publicity. He's caught with his pants down, literally. This is him with his mind that's gone, and but still just talking trash, right? And it's all out there for the public to see. What an idiot. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I need any more. Well, let's see. Let me see what was at the other end, just for the heck of it. Oh, it came through reverse, but so it's the Ace of Cups. Reversed. He's gonna eat a lot this week, is what I'm getting on another side note. And yeah, when we have the Empress, and it came through reverse though. So here we are with mother issues. All of his issues, I'm sure, stem from his parental upbringing. But you know, yeah. Okay, that's good. I'm done. I mean, we know his mother was, she had major mental issues, and we know his father, Fred Sr., died from Alzheimer's. So how is that to be, you know, a good sign for him genetically? Can't imagine. Okay, so I have the Kipper here. It's pretty much shuffled. And this is the deck. It's by Chiro Marchetti. Has a nice, if it's a new thing for you, it comes in a nice magnetic box. And I have several Kipper decks, but this is the one that I recommend. The imagery is so easy to read. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll have to let me bring the camera down. I'm sure I need to already. Yeah, that's a little too far. Okay, all right, so how's it gonna go for him this week? Sniffy McShitler, what will you be receiving? What's gonna be happening? What will your week, how will you be experiencing your week? Somebody's going to be flipping on him. Changes right inside of his inner circle that have to do with the investigations into him. Of course, somebody's flipping. Of course. Yeah, meetings. Here's my Jack Smith card. New evidence with his partners. New evidence coming from his partners, his inner circle, his partnerships in the past, something new coming through. Jack Smith has it. He gets it. And there's more and more meetings. So these would be depositions, testimonies coming in. For Trump, he'll be experiencing ruh-roh. It could be something that levels him, that just really levels him. Okay, so that's interesting. Let me just get these laid out first because I need to see how the cards knight together. Okay, so this is interesting. His grifting. Jack Smith has some information as to how he's received money and been able to do his grifting and his inner circle. So I'm thinking this includes Jared. Jack Smith and Alex Whiting and his team have been surveilling Trump and his inner circle, surveilling the inner circle, and they have evidence. They have proof. Whoever the flipper was, I don't know if it's Rudy, but it was some older guy. I've gotten a long time ago that, what's his name, Mark Meadows flipped quite a long time ago. Oh yeah, okay. There we go. There's the DOJ. There's our money laundering card. And here's Melania. Oh my goodness. This has come through before on the FBI search and seizure on Mar-a-Lago. I got a long time ago that she was the one that called them. I could be wrong, but did she come through last week? I don't know. I can't remember. I think I did use a Kipper last week. She often comes through. When they're together in a reading, she's always headed in another direction. This is probably, yeah, because this is often my answer card. Well, anyway, no matter what it is, she gone. See? She gone. The marriage is done. I think she might be working with, because we have investigations here, I think she might be worried about her tax liability with Trump, and she's gone. She really wants to go, and I think maybe even get out of the country, or be free. She wants to escape at least. This distant horizons is usually called hope and longing, or hope and yearning, or great hope. Great hope is often, I think that might have been the original card when the Kipper was invented way back when. So, but it can be a foreign culture, but it can also just be like opening your mind to different possibilities, and you have, hopes to and longings to do something different. She doesn't want to be around to be a part of what's gone down for him. So this is what he's experiencing, very possibly this week or soon after. And he has been experiencing it because these cards have come through many times before. But again, okay, surveillance on her, surveillance with proof and evidence that Jack Smith has been gifted to him through depositions, here to here, meetings, depositions, and there's something new coming through. And it's coming from, I don't know who this guy is, but he's someone who got a subpoena. You can see right here. Maybe you guys can help me figure out who it is. The way you tell is by the cards that are around him. So this would be somebody in his inner circle of grifting, and someone who helped him with his strategy for the J6 insurrection. Okay, so, and it could be the gift that Jack Smith is getting could be from a younger man under 50 and an older man over 50. Okay, two people that were in on the grift, in on the insurrection, in on the stealing of the election, stealing the election. That's coming through. Some information's coming through this week to Jack Smith. We won't know it until the whole thing is done, and that might not even be before the election, but it's here. We're seeing the pattern here. Okay, so there were so many people in on that with him. There's that Jeffrey Clark, that could be the older guy. There was that younger Chesbro, Kenneth Chesbro, Cheesy Bro. He might be this guy. He was in on it was someone who helped develop the plan. How interesting. Okay, but again, like I said, I can't say that I actually could bet that we won't know it. Jack Smith is going to keep it all very quiet until he just drops the boom. Let's see. Yeah, and then so I'm going to go with the four corners. So this has to do with information coming out about J6, and this could actually be we could look at this being the standing card for Eric and Don Jr., who are making alternate plans to get out of Dodge when the going gets tough. But Melania is already way ahead of them, because they're a little slower than she is. She's probably a lot brighter than both of them together. And not that I, would put her on any pedestal at all. She's still a hoe bag to me, always will be. But anyway, the problems that are going to be coming through are going to blow apart this strategy that they've all had in the past, because change is coming. I wonder, I would just love it if, wouldn't you guys love it too, if there was some big surprise boom that Jack Smith brings through and it blows things out of the water. Because he's kind of locked up with, he's kind of stuck for a while with, what's her face in Florida, Eileen Cannon. And this is often my DOJ card, but it's also a card of discovery, important discovery and paperwork that's brought through, legal paperwork. So I have a feeling that this has to do with Melania just really trying to legally extricate herself from Trump. And she's sick of the, when it comes to Trump and these two cards together, this has to do with drug use, problems being, down flat with, or just, being very unhealthy mentally. This is a card of drugs or alcohol up here. She's tired of it. I don't think she spends much time with him anyway. Even when she's at Mar-a-Lago, she has her own quarters, like her own area, her own wing. And when they were in the White House, she had the East Wing. He had the West Wing, she had the East Wing. And maybe that's just the way it always goes. I don't know. Okay, let's see. If I mirror the cards together, Melania wants a new community. She wants to leave already. She wants to leave the marriage already, or has been making plans, or maybe she does leave him this week. Maybe she's had it, because her mother just died. And I don't care how old you are, when these things happen, it's a big shift. Whether you're male or female, when your mother dies, it's huge. And on the unconscious levels, you don't put up with shit anymore. And so this may be what's going on there. Yeah. Again, with like maybe some legal documentation and a new life for her. And this might be a guy that's kind of been waiting for her. Like, to read a different layer here. This row here, this could be an attorney that has some important discovery that has come through because of surveilling the grifters in Trump's inner circle. And then there's Jack Smith getting all those depositions. So that's just reiterating what I already said. This row up here is Trump in his strategy to get the heck out of Dodge, because more and more he can't handle what's happening with all the changes that come through, or are coming through and have already come through. 91 felony counts. Something's got to stick. And he's worried about that. So these investigations into him are making him want to get out of Dodge. I think he's making plans to do that. I think he's got plan B and C and D lining up. So as far as like what he's doing. But also, I think that Jack Smith has that on his mind, and he's, that's weighing on him. He's looking into that. Trump in his inner circle that might try to get the heck out of Dodge. Interesting. So I'm sure he's offered immunity agreements to some people. Jack Smith has. And Trump knows, if he doesn't know this, he's going to know it very soon. Because why else do we have this, rut-row card up here? Is this something, this card has to do with finally, getting the message about something that's really disappointing. It's like the Five of Cups, right? And it's also a card of just like self-pity And sometimes it's a card of illness, and we have these two cards are mirroring each other. Illness here, right? So it's not going to be a good week for him at all. And he's going to have to let go of something, whether he wants to or not. I mean, this card also has to do with psychological disorders and having to, right? So here we are with the mental health disorder right here. We know he's psychopath. Yeah. Maybe what's going on here, because I've had this question in the back of my mind too, because some genius put this in the comment and it's kind of stuck with me all week. Maybe this whole row up here is what Jack Smith has weighing down on him, thinking in terms of what if Trump tries to plead insanity. We've got, insanity, confrontations with psychological health here, and then trying to escape through like an insanity plea. So maybe Jack Smith is trying to work that, or work from that angle too, so to protect. Because I do not believe that Trump will win the election, even if none of these other, if Jack Smith's prosecution over J6 with Judge Chutkan doesn't come through in time, or Fani Willis's issue gets delayed because of her, issues with a boyfriend, I guess. And then the classified documents, stolen documents case, which would generally be this card right here. So it could be that there's something new that comes through on that, but that would go along with the Mar-a-Lago, search and seizure. But even if none of this happens, or Alvin Bragg's case with the hush money, Stormy Daniels, if none of these things are finished by the election, I still don't see him winning, and all of this will be haunting him. And that's a lot of stress, especially on an older guy. I mean, like, he and Rudy Giuliani have just got to be sweating buckets, or Rudy Giuliani is sweating off his hair dye. But anyway, they're toast. It's just a matter of time. So, okay, well, I'm going to get this uploaded, and as always, you guys, big hugs. Take good care. Bye.